Rav, I'm going to record.
You sure?
Thanks.
So,
I got 22. Maybe I'm at 22.
I want to.
You're going to repeat a bit of it.
I want to start. One second. Let me just got it. We start three sentences, and before in 22A, 22A3. 1 second. Yeah, 28. The last in the bottom. Al kol hamitim kulam.
I got it.
You've got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Three sentences before the end of
Yes,
the.
you got it.
על כל המתים כולם, מתכם מיתתו הרי זה משובח. Now he says something else. When a mourner, when it's got some relatives that he passed away, and the question is, how quickly it should have the funeral. So, על כל המתים כולם, all relatives, מתחה מיתתו הרי זה משובח. If it delays the funeral, then הרי זה משובח. Then it is praiseworthy. You know, if it happened that you need to delay for whatever reason, so הרי זה משובח. However, אביו ואמו הרי זה מגונה. But when it is a father or mother, he should try to have the funeral as early as possible, and if it is being delayed, then it's criticized, it's not the right thing. However, היה ערב שבת או ערב יום טוב, הרי זה משובח. But if it is on Friday, before Shabbos or before Yom Tov, that then he's allowed to, there is a point for him to delay, שאינו עושה לה לכבוד אביו, because if the delays bring some more honor to his parents, because Erev Shabbat, so
Rabbi, can you just clarify that? Can you clarify it, please?
So
It's for one's parents, one should
sorry,
expedite.
on Erev Shabbat, on Yom Tov, he should bury the parents, because otherwise it will be delayed for 2 days after Shabbat. It's no good. So, היה ערב או יום טוב, הרי זה משובח. If he does in ordinary days, so to delay for parents, זה מתחה מיתתו, אחד.
So can you clarify? In other words, for parents, one should delay the burial? Does that make sense?
רגע אחד.
רגע אחד, correct.
Yeah, so when parents, there is a point for them to give some time for the honor to where more people to come and more and be able to eulogize more, then it is recommended that he should do it. But if it is Erev Yom Tov or Shabbat, then he should not delay it, because otherwise it means that the deceased will be delayed for 2-3 days. You know, there in Eretz Yisrael, usually, especially in Yerushalayim, they don't allow to just delay you. People are die and they buried on the same day. It's not covered just to leave them unburied, even only in cases where, like, I remember some great rabbis, so that they decided to leave it for overnight, for days, in order it should be a bigger funeral. But otherwise, they try not to delay things. So, yeah, so this is what he's talking here, but Erev Shabbat, he says, he brings it in a note, that in the notice, he said, there is other text, if it was raining heavily on the buyer, so therefore, just a minute, let me have, I looked at it, I didn't manage to look at it today, but I looked at it the day before. Unfortunately, I have a very, very bad problems with my memory. Today I was somewhere and I left my cellular phone there, and that was caused me a lot of yeah. So again, we are saying it. Yeah. So again, if על כל המתים, so on their usual relatives, on their usual day, he should bury the dead as soon as possible. But for his father and mother, על אביו ועל אמו, if he does it in a quick way, this is criticized, not right. Unless, if it's Erev Shabbat or Erev Yom Tov, or because it's raining, then afilu, even for his father and mother, he should hastily bury them. And if he does so, הרי זה משובח, and this is a praiseworthy, because שאינו עושה כן על לכבוד אביו ואמו, because he does it for the father and mother's honor, so it's okay. Then he says, על כל המתים, continue, על כל המתים, for all kind of all relatives, אם רצה ממעט בעסקו, if he wants during the Shiva to make himself less occupied with his business, he can do, אם רצה ממעט בעסקו, אם רצה שלא למעט. But it's optional for him if to deal with his work. He's not obliged to not have his business going, especially by other people who are working for him. But על אביו ועל אמו, but for his parents, ממעט בעסקיו. Then it's obligated from the owner's father or mother that he should less be involved in his business. And even if it is something which is allowed to do, which otherwise it's a big loss, that if he won't do it, if he closes business, is a big loss. Nevertheless, for parents' honor, he should he should be strict, and he should less busy in his business. Then he continues, על כל המתים כולנו רצה חולץ, רצה אינו חולץ. There was in olden times, the people that were mourning in the funeral, they would have exposed their shoulders. So if it is on other relatives, if he wishes to expose his shoulder, he can do. Well, it's up to him. However, על אביו ועל אמו, on father and parents, then it's obligated that he should חולץ, that he should bear the shoulder, expose the shoulder. It's more, used to be, a more way to show the effect of his sorrow and mourning. ומעשה בגדול אחד, brings now kind of the story. It happened to one certain great rabbi, שמת אביו, that his father died, הוא ביקש לחלוץ, and he wanted to bear his shoulder, הוא ביקש גדול אחר שעמו לחלוץ, and to sympathize with this mourner, another great man, another great rabbi, wished also to do the same, to sympathize with him and to bear his shoulder, ונמנע ולא חלץ. But therefore, the mourner himself, when he saw that his friend, the other god, is going to do the same, so he didn't want to dishonor his friend, and therefore he did not expose his shoulder. As I said, we don't know anything about this custom of exposing shoulders for mourners. Here comes another side note. אמר אביי, הגדול הדור, to try and who are these great people they're talking about. Abai said this great one who lost his father, the mourner, was Rabbi Yehuda Anasi, Rabbi Yehuda the prince. Gdol Ador Shimo, the friend that he wanted to sympathize with him, is Rabbi Yaakov Baracha. Ve'ikal de'amri gadol Rabbi Yaakov Baracha. The others say otherwise. The mother was Rabbi Yaakov Baracha, and the company was Rabbi. Okay, this is just a footnote to try to identify who are the people. Now the continue says, try now to say about this little story about these rabbis. If according to what they said, that Rabbi was Rabbi Yaakov Baracha, he was the mourner, and the company was Rabbi Hainu de Nimna velo Chalatz. This is why he refrained, the Rabbi Yaakov Baracha, the mourner, refrain from bearing the shoulder because for Rebbe, it will be dishonor for Rebbe. אלא למען אמר רבי יעקב בר אחא, but if you say that Rebbe, he was the one who refrained, who was a mourner, and he refrained to bear the shoulder because of Rabbi Yaakov bar Acha, why did he do it? Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, Nasi Abe. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, who is Rebbe's father, he was a Nasi, he was a president. And not only in case of the Nasi, the great, he was the head of the Sanhedrin, he was the greatest rabbi, greatest leader, not only relatives bear the shoulders, but kule alma michai velemechatz. Everybody should bear the shoulders. So the Gemora didn't find a solution for this. Why did Rabbi refrain from doing it? Kasha. So the Gemora said it remained a question. Okay, so this is something that we cannot relate to because we don't have this custom of bearing shoulders. Now the Gemora continue על כל המיתים, now continue with the haircut. על כל המיתים כולם מסתפר לאחר 30 יום. A mourner for relatives, he does not have a haircut for 30 days. על אביו ולאמו, but if he mourns for his parents, עד שיגרו בו חבריו. Then he doesn't have a haircut until his friends reproach him, why don't you have a haircut? Which usually is taken a little more than 30 days. There are some opinion that this is about 3 months, that for parents, a person should not have a haircut for 3 months rather than just a month. Practically, there are people that, for parents, a friend of the mourner, after 30 days, he will reproach the mourner, why don't you have a haircut, and then he can have a haircut. Then the Braita continues, על כל המיתים כולה נכנס לבית השמחה. After relatives, he may go to, after 30 days, to a simcha, to a celebration, chasene, whatever. But if he mourns for parents, לאחר 12 חודש, for a whole year, he should not go into a place of celebrations. So there is a distinguish in mourning between parents and the other relatives, obviously because of honoring the parents. Then we want to continue. ולאמר רבא בר חנא, ולשמחת מרעים, it was a case that friends used to like have a party, just a friendship party. So, ולשמחת מרעים, a mourner were for after 30 days, he can go attend this kind of a friendship after 30 days. Just a minute. What does it says here? only a friendship celebration is forbidden, but a true mitzvah celebration, so the footnote, they said, in the country, a wedding, you may attend it immediately, if you're talking about a mourner not of parents. And the Gemora here comes to challenge this statement. 1 second. What I prefer to have a look in my Gemora, the Hebrew one. Yeah. So, as I said, the Gemara asks, wait. The Gemara asks a kasha. It says in the Braita, Simcha lemerut 30 yom, that for this friendship gathering, that a person can't go within 30 days. After 30 days is permitted, which is even for something like a wedding, and even Sudat Meriut and the friendship. Not Rabbi Baravuna, he only said you're allowed to go to a feast or to a gathering friendship, but he can't do it only after 30 days. And here we say that he can go within 30 days. So the Gemara said again, Kasha. Amemar learned this in a different way. He says, Matni Achi, Amar Rabba Bar Chana, that this is how Rabba Bar Chana said, לשמחת מרד מותר להיכנס לאלתר, that he can go straight away, doesn't have to wait any time to this the gathering, the friendship gathering. But it's in the other you can even within 30 yom, you don't have to wait after for 30 days, because it's not considered to be such a big simche. And Rabbi, when the Gemara asks, Tanya, in the Braita we said, you can't wait only until after 30 days. And so even for the friend gathering, you can't go within 30 days. So the Gemara said, Lo kasha barisuta. What we say that they can only go to this friendship celebration barisuta. What is barisuta? So they used to have such a thing, this like a club, that every, let's say, week or somebody else, he sponsors this gathering. This is what barisuta, that the mourner, he makes, he will sponsor this friendship club, knowingly or understanding that they will continue doing afterward. After that, they will continue to do without him. But if now he is now one that he owes the club, it's already, the others already did this club meetings, and now it comes his time to, so to say, to pay his share, then he can even do it within 30 days, because this is what he owes the club. But
Rav,
yeah, if it is the first time,
ask a question.
yeah.
This is very unclear. I'm really not understanding what's going on here. I don't know if you could explain it again. Is this referring to mourners who are mourning a relative other than the mother and the father?
Yeah, we are talking about other relatives.
And what is the celebration? Does he eat at the celebration? What happens if he goes to a wedding and he doesn't eat at the wedding?
אני באמצע זה זום, אני אחזור אלייך. יפה לי. Okay, take the phone. Sorry, Ruben.
No, I'd say I'm not understanding what's going on here. Who are the mourners? The mourners for other relatives or for the mother and the father?
No, not father.
Is he able to go to a celebration?
With other relatives.
Other relatives.
So the other relative, the question is, must wait 30 days? In one place is only after 30 days, you can go to this club, and the one say even within 30 days.
What about a wedding that you mentioned?
Sorry?
What about a wedding?
So
does it relate to a wedding? Because the page before we talked about any celebration.
Yeah, it's talking
was this very specific to one particular kind of club that you're talking about. So I'm not sure if it refers to everything that's a celebration, a birthday party, for example, can be a celebration.
Yeah,
is he entitled to go to this? Or is it only referring to this club?
This kind of a club seems to be a club, celebration club. Okay.
What about other celebrations? That's what I don't understand.
Before, just a minute. Even before we said yes, even the wedding and the club is on a par. All we are talking about relatives, not parents.
Yeah.
You need 12 months. Now they're talking about other relative to go to so to we thought originally that the same will be weddings and the club, but Amemar, he said no, we are talking about only about the club. When about the club, here seems to be a contradiction. One place says even within 30 days, because it's not such like a wedding. Another say, no, you have to go to this club only after 30 days. So here comes the contradiction. Can you go before 30 days or wait? And the Gemora to reconcile. So when we are saying that you have to wait until after 30 days, if this club meeting is the first one now to launch the meeting, so he doesn't have to worry, wait 30 days. But if we are now, the club already keep on meeting And now comes his term that he is now to sponsor the club the meeting. Then, even within 30 days, he can do it because he's now paying a debt to the club.
I see. Okay, that's clearer.
Now we say another difference between parents and relatives. על כל עמיתים כולם קורא טפח. You make a career, יותר your shirt or your jacket. So all relatives, you can make a small tear the size of a tefach, hand width. על אביו ואמו, קורע עד שיגלה את ליבו. For his parents, he does turn until actually he exposes his heart, which means a bigger size than just hand width.
Rav, you've got less than 2 minutes. You've got about 1 minute 15.
Okay, 1 second. So the Gemora now brings that to finish with this. Amar Babau learns from the Posuk, because when David was mourning for Shaul and Jonathan, he said, "Vaychazek da'avav vayikrehem." He oiled his cloth and he tore, but when his sons, and this is but for parents, has to be more than just that, and he has to tear, as I said, to expose his heart. So the Gemara continues other differences with the Kriya as well, which will go the next.
Thank you, Rav.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally 1 minute. Thank you, Rav. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. All the best.
And
Well,
Rav,
Thank you.
they just had, last night was for Esther Porish, the 20th Yotzat at Chasdei Yitzchak.
The Rebbe's gone.
Oh, he's gone. They had, it was a whole, it was very nice ceremony for Esther Porish. It's Aviva's mother-in-law. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all the best. Shabbat Tov, everybody.
Shabbat
Chodesh
Tov.
Chodesh Tov, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much.